Welcome to episode 26 of Pokemon Legends of Arceus. Where we last left off, well, I'm pretty sure you know that whole shenanigans, that story. Not shenanigans, yeah, not that shenanigans, that story of how we got kicked out. We found this weird lady called Kagetta's place, and I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of her name. This time, however, we are going to either do the trial of Lake Valor, the trial of Lake Verity, or the trial of Lake Acuity. So, and if I'm remembering Sinnoh right, Valor is... Wrong button. Wrong button again. Verity is in the Obsidian Fieldlands, and Verity is Miss Spirit, with Valor being Azelf and Acuity being Uxie. So this time we'll be going after Mesprit, who... That's the Ancient Retreat. Oh, there's a massive outbreak of Basculin and a massive outbreak of Zubat. But for now, let's head back to the Obsidian Fieldlands at the Heights Camp and go hunt down the being of emotion, Mesprit. I should probably have a dark type on my team. Though to be fair, I have Monk. So... I should... So, toss out Iron Tail and throw Crunch back in. And change moves, toss out Iron Tail, keep Fire Punch, throw in Thunder Wave. Yeah, no. It's time to go hunt down Mesprit. And hopefully pull out a win. Oh, that's an alpha. That's an alpha. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokemon called... Yeah, I called it correctly. Mesprit took flight that the people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Or if that's how the old tales go, anyway. So that cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the Arc phone the professor was going on about? What surprises await within, I wonder. Mistress Cogetta seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all three of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. Well, no. If I'm remembering not Uxie, if I'm remembering Mesprit properly, I'm going to have to hunt it down. Because it's going to be running all over the place. The air feels somehow tense in here. Oh. That's an Alpha Gudra. Well, it seems like to me... this would be a good opportunity to get Garchomp some levels. So, Dragon Claw. I should have gone with Earth Power instead of... High horsepower, considering it's a steel type. It's curious, but when I watched you in your Pokemon battle, it feels as if there's no obstacle that can't be overcome if people and Pokemon work together. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. There's Mesprit. Your emotions, share them with me. They're yours. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Surprise, honestly. How did it feel to bond with the Pokemon and work together? Heartening. It's a wide world. What did you feel when you were cast out of the Galaxy team? I did feel a bit bitter, but life is complicated. They're only trying to do what's best for the safety of the civilians. Oh, I thought... Huh. Next on to Lake Valor and Lake Acuity. I must say, you know an awful lot about Hisui, Volo. I suppose a merchant like you sees all sorts of things in their travels. Yeah, you could say that it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know what exactly happened in the past that led to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. Our clan settled at the very spot where our forebears once beheld Almighty Sinnoh, I've never seen Almighty Sinnoh for myself. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Let's go back. Ah, Miss Spirit's plume, so the legends that it told, then the red chain must be real as well. I beg your pardon, Kageta ma'am, but what do these Pokemon that represent the mind have to do with this red chain? And why should it bind the world? Your doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen, and the very world to end, would we even know it? Or one might say even the world, time, space, and all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. What? So does the mind create the world, but isn't it the other way around, or is it? Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. That's actually a pretty good question, all things considered. Does the world exist if we don't have a mind to perceive it? Or, it's such an interesting thought. It's like that old saying, if a tree falls in a forest when no one's around, does it make any sound? That's actually an interesting. It's kind of similar to if a tree falls in the forest when no one's around, does it make a sound? Which, to be fair, is an interesting thought. I should probably continue before I continue to talk loud on this quandary. Now, let's go to the Crimson Mirelands, to the Bogbound camp. I'm going to save I'm going to save out the Alabaster Ice Lands for last, considering I'm more than likely going to need to grind. But yeah, no, that's a big question, all things considered. If there isn't a mind, is there truly a way to perceive the world? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf, the being of willpower. Let's see what awaits us in the lake here in this temple area. Oh, this is a very odd place for an Overquill. Hold on, Overquill is... Dark Poison. So... just going in with Garchomp and hitting it with an Earth Power should knock it out. Ah. Fight. Strong style. Earth power. Here is Miss Spirit. Show to me, unyielding will, strike me if you can. Balms? No. I have no intention of giving up, because if I do, there's no way I'll be able to forgive myself for not seeing this journey through to the end. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to see this journey through. You obtained Azelf's... What? You don't have any fangs, though. You don't have any fangs, though. Still, must I wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? Perhaps they mean to test whether whoever seeks it is worthy. Perhaps you are right. Who knows what would... You, my friend, are acting very suspicious. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands, after all. Though, on the other hand, what use would those wrong hands have for it? So that's Azel's fang. I sense a warmth to it. I do wonder if anyone else has ever completed the trials of the lake Pokemon. Indeed, yet we may want to add a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of the Ginkgo Guild members informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the Shrouded Ruins. Well... The Shrouded Ruins, huh? But before that... I think I'm going to end it here. This has been episode 26 of Pokemon Legends of Arceus. We have obtained Maspirit's Plume and Azelf's Fang. There's really not much else to say other than that. But next time, we will be going back to the Alabaster Icelands to see what Yuxi will give us. Along with doing training. Well, along with me doing a lot of off-screen training once we get there. So it'll be a short episode next time. I'll see you all next time, though. So, peace.